All right, guys, I'm going to part 6 of the C33 painting contractor's license in California. So today we're going to talk about paint sheens. So paint sheen refers to the level of gloss or shine in a paint finish. Different sheens affect their ability, appearance, and maintenance, and making them suitable for various surfaces and applications. So we're going to go right here and read what each one is. So we got a flat finish, also can be matte, even though there is a difference. Okay. So the gloss level is no shine, best used for ceilings, low traffic walls, and living rooms. It hides imperfections and has a soft finish and hard to clean. Now, eggshell is a low sheen. It's meant for bedrooms, dining rooms, living rooms, etc. Slightly washable, subtle glow, and smooth feel. You got your satin, so this would be a soft glow. Kitchen, bathrooms, and hallways, easy to clean, mildew resistant, durable. You got high semi-gloss. This would be meant for like medium shine. Door trims and kitchen cabinets. It's pretty much highly durable. It's a moisture resistant and easy to clean. And obviously you had your gloss or high gloss. This is a high sheen, typically meant for furniture, doors, cabinets, high impact areas. It's reflective, very durable, and scrubbable. All right, so remember that flats is typically best for ceilings and low traffic. Pros is that it hides walls and imperfections well, provides a soft, non-reflective look. Cons is that it's harder to clean, absorbs stains, and dirty easily. Eggshells, best for bathrooms, dining rooms, living rooms. It's slightly better than flat. It adds a soft warmth to walls. It shows minor imperfections more than flat. Satins is best for kitchens and bathrooms, walls, and kids' rooms. It's good because it's washable, it's moisture resistant, and good for moderate traffic areas. Cons is that it slightly reflects more imperfections. Semi-gloss is best for doors, trim, cabinets, bathrooms, etc. Pros is that it's very durable, easy to clean, resists moisture and mildew. Cons is that it shows walls imperfections more than stain. Well, sorry about that. It shows more imperfections more than satin, so you're gonna see a lot. And if you go with gloss, obviously that's gonna be good for cabinets, furniture, decorative look, high traffic areas. Pros, it's highly reflective, adds polished looks. It's extremely durable, stain resistant, and so it's a good finish for protection. However, everything is gonna show up when it comes to gloss. Everything. So you might not like the way it looks. Paint thinners. Okay, what can paints be thin with? Right. Thinning paint is necessary for smoothing applications, better spray performance, proper viscosity. The type of thinner depends on the type of paint. So if you're gonna be using a latex paint, so this is water based, you can use water to thin it. You can also use Floetrol. If you're going to use acrylic paint, you can use water, acrylic medium, or isopropyl alcohol. I wouldn't use alcohol. For oil-based paints and amyls and alkyds, you can use mineral spirits or paint thinner. You can also use turpentine or linseed oil. For lacquer-based paints, you can use lacquer thinner or acetone, even though acetone will kind of dry it out a lot quicker. Epoxy paints, you can use manufacturer-specific epoxy reducer, xylene for some types. For shellac-based paints, you can use denatured alcohol. Ammonia, you can use that now for cleaning denatured alcohol. However, now in California, pretty much denatured alcohol is pretty much illegal. It's really hard to get it. Urethane and polyurethane tacos. Sorry, I just got a message about tacos. Urethane and polyurethane paints. The best reducer for that would be a urethane reducer. Alternatives to that can be xylene or acetone. And for chalk paints, obviously you can just use water. How to thin paint properly? Well, pretty much you would start off with a 10% dilution, mix 1 part thinner to 10 parts paint, and adjust as needed. You stir thoroughly, ensuring even consistency. Obviously, you test before application, check if it's right, check the flow on a test surface, and use appropriate safety gear. Some thinners produce strong fumes. When do you then paint, right? Whenever you're spray painting, thinning helps the automation and prevents clogging. Whenever you're going to be brushing and rolling, thinning allows for smoother strokes, better leveling. Whenever you're working in hot or dry conditions, it slows down the dry time to prevent brush marks. If you're going to be reviving old paint, you want to go ahead and reduce and thin it, only because it helps restore it to its consistency, especially once it's thickened up. What are colorants in the painting industry? Colorants are substances added to paints, coatings, and other materials to produce color. They are used in both water-based and oil-based paints to create custom shades and improve opacity. What are colorants made from? Colorants are made from two main components. That'd be pigments, so solid, finely grounded particles that provide color, opacity, and UV resistance, and dyes. They produce soluble colorants that dissolve into liquid for transparent and vibrant effects. You can also mix colored stains, gel stains, powders, etc. Some are universal and can be mixed with oil and water bases, but some are meant for specific bases, such as oil or water, whatever they choose to be. Okay. So, when are colorants used, right? So, paint colorants and color mixing. So, they're used when tinting paints, so adjusting or customizing paint colors before application, creating special finishes such as metallic, pearl, and fluorescent effects, increasing opacity, stronger pigments, improved coverage, mixing complementary colors used by painters to tone down brightness or create shadows. Pretty much what type of pigments are there? You got organic pigments, inorganic pigments, metallic pigments, pearlescent and fluorescent pigments. I'm not going to go into any of these because they're not going to really tell you. Just remember, like, the most important ones are going to be like red oxide and titanium oxide. Titanium oxide will always be white, and red oxide will always be a rust inhibiting primer. So what is the color wheel? The color wheel is a visual tool that organizes colors based on their relationships. It helps the color selection, mixing, and harmonizing. So primary colors, just remember, come in 3 phases. Okay, these are colors that cannot be created by mixing. All right, so these are singular colors. So it's going to be a red, blue, and yellow. Secondary colors come from mixing 2 primary colors. So you get your orange, your green, and your purple. Remember, orange is mixed by red and yellow. Green is made by blue and yellow, and purple is made by red and blue. Tertiary colors are from mixing primary and secondary colors. This is when you start getting your red orange, your yellow green, your blue purple, etc. You start getting different colors based on what you're mixing. And they're gonna ask you. They're not gonna ask you like super hard questions, but they are gonna ask you, how do you get green, right? And they're gonna give you like colors. All right. Well, you know that green is created by blue and yellow. How do you get purple? By red and blue. All right. What's a primary color, right? And they're gonna give you like orange, green, purple. Let's say like white, and you're gonna be like, okay. And let's say they only give you blue. Well, you know that blue is a primary. All right. Complementary colors and contrast colors. Complementary colors and contrast colors are essential for color harmony, design balance, and visual impact in color painting and decorating. What are complementary colors? Complementary colors are opposite each other on the color wheel. When placed side by side, they create strong contrast and make each other appear more vibrant. When mixing, they neutralize each other, producing browns and grays. What are contrast colors? Contrast colors refer to any color that strongly differs from other in lightness, saturation, or hue. Contrast does not always mean complementary colors. It includes light versus dark, or warm versus cool, and bright versus muted colors. Alright guys, that's pretty much it. It's also a short one. If you liked it, thumbs up, donate, subscribe, support.